Hello and welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione. On the 16th of February, we had the third race for the oNiD Amateur Championship on Hungaroring. First of all, these are the highlights. I will show you the qualifying lap. Hungaroring is one of my favorite circuits. As you can see from the HUD on the right side of the screen, for the first time on this car, I've lowered the traction control. I set it on 4 for the qualifying and on 5 for the race. Pretty clean lap. I did a 1:45.962. Good enough to qualify for 9th place. So I start 9th. In the race, I am 5th in the rookie class, behind Grasmeter, which he has bought a new pedal set, a new Trustmaster pedal set, and he's definitely had a massive improvement over the last time he raced. In the last few races on Hungaroring and on Nürburgring and on Paul Ricard. Then we have McGuinness in 3rd place in the rookies, Hunt in 2nd place, and Page in 1st place, while Abibovic starts in pole position in the casual class. Barry starts 2nd. So in this race we have one mandatory pit stop in the middle of the race. We have a 6-minute pit window, and it's mandatory to change both tires and to refuel the car as well. And by the way, I wasn't able to record the game while I was actually playing, because recording using OBS and playing Assetto Corsa Competizione at the same time caused me to have some random freezes. My PC randomly freezed, and choosing between having that or not record and have a clean race without too many issues, without freezes, I decided for the latter. So the only thing you'll see from this race will be the replay and not me actually driving in real time. Ilmaz qualified 14th, so behind me in the rookie class, and at the moment he's the current championship leader, so it's a good thing that he qualified behind me. There we go, formation lap is complete. Last corner, heading to the straight. Relights, and away we go. There we go. We already have a crash on lap 1. Turn 1. We'll have a look at it right now. So, race start. High top speed of the Audi. I try to slow down to be cautious. Dive bomb on me and Lamborghini behind punts me. And then spins. Right after. It's the Lamborghini of Ryan Davis, who doesn't brake hard enough. Crashes into me. And I get sandwiched between the BMW of Anderson and Aston Martin of Tomlinson. And then Davis spins and rejoins the track last. So I picked up a little bit of damage, but I was able to proceed anyway. Of course, I think the damage still affected my lap times a little bit. Turn 3, heading to turn 4. I got gas meter behind, who's speed aggressive behind me there, and manages to overtake me. Let's have a look at it. Brakes kinda late. I try to avoid him. And he has enough space to make the move on me. Now I got Daniel Tomlinson behind me. And he's Aston Martin. Ilmaz, after the incident on lap 1, has managed to overtake me. And it looks like he's in 6th place, 2 places ahead of me. A little bit of luck there. Meteor and Ilmaz start fighting among each other. While Tomlinson tries to go alongside me on the main straight. I have a look on gas meter. Side by side on turn 1. He has a better exit though. And stays ahead. Pretty tight battle so far. It is lap 2 and we're getting some distance. The cars behind and the cars ahead. Our little group of 3 cars here. Myself, Grassmeter, and Tomlinson behind, who goes wide there. We're building a little bit of distance between us and the other cars. This is lap 3. Tomlinson is pretty close to me. The top speed of the Aston Martin is not as good as the Audi, it seems. And even with the slipstream, it doesn't look like it can overtake me. Not on the main straight, at least. Tomlinson will have to do the work through the corners. Oh, wide there. The meter goes wide. Does a little bit of mistakes here and there. And this way I'm able to catch up. To get closer to him. Tomlinson. Very close again. Oh, I got wide there. I go wide. Tomlinson is still not close enough. Not close enough to make a move. It's been more than 4 laps here and I'm still very much under pressure by Daniel Tomlinson. Right behind gas meter now. A brake. Turn 1. Still nothing, no chance to overtake anybody. Tomlinson so consistent behind me, glued to my back so far. Six laps now. Oh, Gilmaz has an issue. Goes off track. And we managed to overtake him. I'm now ahead of the championship leader. Very close to gas meter now. Have a look on the inside. Still not enough to make a move. Ilmaz goes wide again at turn 1. Tomlinson is so close at this point. Turn 2. Turn 3. All of us three are so close to each other. Oh, I make a mistake there. I go wide. Then on the chicane. Tomlinson is on the inside. I give him space. And he goes ahead. So Tomlinson has finally been able to overtake me. Oh, and Ilmads again. Another time. One more time. Goes wide. Brakes too late. And goes wide. Loses even more time. Let's have a look at the Tomlinson overtake. So turn 3. Turn 4. I brake. I have a little bit of oversteer there. And on turn 5, I brake too late. Tomlinson manages to take the inside, and then the chicane makes the move. And give him plenty of room to complete the move. And he's now ahead of me. Kudos to Tomlinson though, who was so consistent behind me. He has been so close the entire race so far. Never putting a foot wrong, never doing any mistake. While I cracked here. Oversteer. But this is the worst one. I don't brake hard enough. Tomlinson goes ahead. Good overtake anyway. So I'm now 9th overall. Still 5th in the rookie class. The 3 McLarens are leading the race. Up ahead, McLarens of Page, Hunt and McGuinness. Abibovic, after 8 laps, is still ahead. Well, after 7 laps, I should say. Is still ahead in first place, leading the race. But Page is very close to him. Bibovic is in the casual class, while all the other cars, the 3 cars behind him, are in the rookie class. At least now, with Tomlinson ahead, I'm free of pressure and I can drive the way I want without anybody tailing me that closely. And also Tomlinson will have to fight with Grasmeter for the 7th position, so that might help me while they lose time fighting with each other. Oh, Grasmeter goes into the wall there on the main straight after the last corner. Let's see what happened to him. Hairpin of turn 13. Hairpin of turn 14. Too much oversteer, too much throttle. Barely touches the wall, which damages his car even further. Yeah, too much throttle on exit. Tries to correct the counter steer, but it's too late. So I'm now on 8th place again. 8th place. And I've also gained a position in the rookie class. So I'm now 4th in the rookies. I was pretty happy about the race so far, all things considered. Tomlinson was clearly faster than me. He was also very consistent throughout the entire race, really. And I think at this point the guys ahead were just faster than me at this point. All of them. For now, at least. So I'm now 2 seconds behind Tomlinson. Grass meter is 7 seconds behind me. And Tomlinson is getting closer to Anderson in the BMW. And now lap 10, Abibovic is still leading the race, with Page very close to him, within 1 second. Hunt is 3.6 seconds behind Page. Then we have Gregory, McGuinness, and Anderson very close to McGuinness. While Tomlinson is very close to Anderson. So there are a group of 3 cars, McGuinness, Anderson, Tomlinson, right ahead of me. I am 2.5 seconds behind Tomlinson at this point. Tomlinson tries a move on Anderson on turn 2. But he's still behind on turn 4, still behind Anderson. I am getting closer though, slightly closer, while they keep fighting with each other. Another attempt by Tomlinson, but he's still behind. Can't make the move stick. The mean time after 13 laps, Yilmaz is in 16th place. So way behind me. He's having a very bad race. Oh, Tomlinson now makes a move on Anderson. It looks like he's now ahead of the BMW. Yes, Tomlinson has managed to overtake his rival in the BMW. Tomlinson also has a look on the inside of McGuinness. But the McLaren is still ahead. McGuinness tried to defend hard the inside. Even though they are in different class, McGuinness still chooses to defend aggressively through the corners to the laps. And they're side by side. And Anderson, they're all getting closer to me while they waste time fighting each other. Side by side. They make contact there. And I have to slam the brakes hard, and I managed to avoid contact with McGuinness, who is now ahead of me this time. Let's have a look at what happened. So, turn 14. This is from Anderson's perspective. They are kind of side by side, very close to each other. Tomlinson is slightly behind McGuinness, and they make contact with each other in turn 1. Tomlinson breaks earlier than McGuinness and finds himself right behind, but still slightly next to McGuinness. This is me. I see the contact here. I brake right before making contact with McGuinness. I was very reactive there. So the race continues. Now McGuinness, my rivals in the rookies, is now ahead of me. With Anderson ahead of McGuinness. Side by side on turn 5. Another contact between Anderson and McGuinness. And when we start in the car, I barely touch Anderson. So turn 4. McGuinness has a better exit. Even if they both went off track there. Turn 5. Again, better exit by McGuinness, side by side. He brakes too late. And then when he rejoins the racing line, he has contact with Anderson. It is myself. Getting very close to contact with both cars. I brake, but on the restart, I make contact with Anderson. In the meantime, though, we are about halfway to the race. I'm now 7th overall, still behind McGuinness. 4th in the rookie class. On lap 17, McGuinness goes into the pits. And I have pretty much nobody ahead of me. Tomlinson, after the incident between Anderson and McGuinness, he's way ahead of us. He's way ahead of me. He's now 8 seconds ahead of me. More than 8 seconds ahead of me. Okay, it's my turn now to pit. Before the pit window closes. In this pit stop, I will change the tires and refuel the car, of course. And I will also repair the car, which will set me back by about 12 seconds, if I remember correctly. So it's gonna be a pretty long pit stop. Once again, the guy refueling, the pit crew member refueling car is still bugged. I don't know how to fix that, that animation bug. If there is even a way to fix that the bug. Tires are fixed, they're changed. Now they gotta fix the car. So I lost about 12 seconds more. There we go. So the car is now repaired. And I can start going slightly faster. With a fully repaired car. McGuinness side of me as a drive-through penalty for going off track too many times. This will save me some fighting. And Tomlinson there also goes out of track. And he's now behind me once again. And if you noticed, Grasmeter is now ahead of me after the pit stops. He also had damage on his car, but he decided not to repair it. And after the pit stop, he's now ahead of me. So, with McGuinness having a drive-through penalty, I won't need to fight with him for the 7th position. That will also allow me to go 7th ahead of a rookie rival. So I'm 4th in the rookie class. In the meantime, the race leader is now Page from the rookie class, and Hunt also has a drive-through penalty. Oh, there we go, Tomlinson. On turn 4, I try to defend the inside there. And he can't make the move. Once again, we are in the same situation we were at the beginning of the race, in the first stint. Tomlinson right behind me. So, lap 21. Still Tomlinson right behind me. And then behind him we have Millers, Kraus and Over, all rookies. And then a scrub in the casual class. After serving the penalty, looks like Hunt has also a stop and go penalty because of speeding in the pit lane. So that means that with that penalty will probably go behind me. There is the McLaren of Hunt up ahead. I am 2 seconds behind him, but with this next penalty he will definitely go behind me. That means I will go 3rd in the rookies and 6th overall, with Grasmeter still some distance away. Should be about 8 seconds side of me at this point, with Anderson very close to Grasmeter at this point. Tomlinson never puts a foot wrong, but so am I. None of us making any mistakes. And Millers is also pretty close to the both of us. Hunt, I think, should be serving the penalty at this point. Yes, he will. Will serve the penalty. And this will allow me to go 6th overall and 3rd in the rookies. Good stuff. Now I gotta Hunt Grasmeter ahead. He's about 7 seconds ahead of me now. Approaching turn 14 now. This time Tomlinson is side by side with me. But once again, the top speed of the Audi does the job for me this time. And it's not close enough to make a move. After turn 1, still ahead. In this stint I was surprised of my own consistency under pressure. And at the end of it, at the end of the race, I was pretty much used to it. To have Tomlinson behind me. In the meantime, this is lap 28. Both of us are getting closer and closer to grass meter. I'm now 4 seconds behind grass meter. There, we can see his Porsche. Lap 30 and the race is getting to the end. I'm now 2.6 seconds behind grass meter. We are hunting him down, getting closer and closer. Pink Porsche Rosie. Getting past her. New best lap, 146.172. Only a few laps remain now, and I am 1.7 seconds behind grass meter. Now even more closer now. Anderson is also pretty close to us at this point. I'm now 1.3 seconds behind grass meter. With only a couple of laps left in the race. It's the battle for 5th place now, pretty much. It has begun. At this point I'm fighting for P2 in the rookies. This was a very good race by grass meter. The first race at a high level. I'm now within 1 second of the car ahead. Unfortunately, there's no DRS in the GT3 cars. The top speed of the Audi, though, should help me a little bit, hopefully. Very close there now. The BMW of Anderson ahead, still very close. Have a look. On turn 2. Grass meter shuts the door. We are now, all the 3 of us, so close to each other. And the race is about to end. We'll only have a few chances to make a move here. If any at all. And I still got a guard from Tomlinson behind. It's a tricky situation for me being in the middle here. Oh, so close there again. Tomlinson has been a threat throughout the entire race. We're not in the same class, but once again, I wasn't even trying to defend hard from him. I was just doing my own lines normally. Just couldn't make a move. But the race is not over yet. Through the second and third sector, this meter goes further away from me. The Porsche is definitely quicker in the corners. But now it comes straight again. The checkered flag is not up yet. I think this is the last lap. Once again, very close to each other. Not close enough though. Exit or turn 1. Might make a move here. Tomlinson is still away. Right behind me, but we're not close enough to each other to try a move. At this point, the best thing I can hope for is a mistake by Glassmeter. To put him under pressure and force a mistake. That way I can overtake him. That's a McLaren, I think of Kovacic, maybe. Going off track. Giving way to us though. Oh, now Anderson is right ahead of Glassmeter. We're getting close to the main straight, but I'm too far behind Glassmeter. Another car is off track there. This time the checkered flag is out and it's the end of the race. I could not make a move on Glassmeter at the end. And he finishes P5, I finish P6. So Glassmeter is P2 in the rookies. I'm P3. And that's the end of the race. Page in the rookies with an incredible race wins. Gregory and Abibovic round up the podium. Let's relive the last lap on board. Look at how close that Aston Martin is. Right in my mirrors. was really surprised by how much consistent I was once again in this race, even if I was under pressure throughout pretty much the entire race. So let's have a look at the results. So these are the overall results of the race. Once again, Richard Page finished first in the rookies. He had a best lap of 1:44.957, which is really impressive. Then Gregory Abibovic, Anderson 4th, Gasmeter 5th, Migliozzi, myself 6th, Tomlinson, Mark Over, Matt Cross, and Scrub. This is the top 10, and then everybody behind. Race results for the casual class. And then the race results for the rookie class. These are the current championship standings of the casual class. And these are the rookie standings. I'm now once again in second place, even on points with Ilmaz, while Page is in first place with his incredible pace. There's no wonder he's ahead of everybody. Me and Ilmaz are now 2 points behind Page, and 9 points ahead of third place, which are Hunt and Gasmeter. And there is Chatburn, Matt Cross on 4th place, even on points, and then McGuinness 5th. Then everybody else behind us. So, another good race in the oNiD Amateur Championship this week. On the next Thursday, we will have the last race of the championship on Spa-Francorchamps, which is my favorite circuit. I've raced there a lot, also here in this game. I'm sure I won't be the quickest here. I'm sure there will be plenty of people quicker than me, but once again, I'll practice as much as I can and see where I end up. We're fighting for the championship at this point. It's pretty much between me, Ilmaz, and Page. But of course, anything can happen. So I just need to finish ahead of Ilmaz in the next race, and pray that Page doesn't have the pace that he's had in the last few races. It's been really incredible. So, the next race on Spa-Francorchamps should also be streamed on the oNiD Twitch channel, either the primary channel or a secondary channel that they are making right now. So it will be streamed live. So if you want to have a look at it, I'll leave the link of the Twitch channel in the description. Anyway, wish me luck for the next race. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.